Before the video starts, I would like to say that I am not an expert on mental health. I have looked at it over a number of years, kind of off and on. I have done my best to research for this video, and if anyone has any thoughts or questions surrounding mental health, they should contact someone more qualified than me. I'm more happy to point you in the direction of some people, but certainly this is just a video. I want to get more people talking about mental health and talking about the stigmas that surround mental health. So if that's the video that you're looking for, then this is it. Just so you know, we'll be talking about mental health in this video. Nothing too in depth, just a light discussion on the kind of stigma around it and some of the statistics that go with mental health. So if that sounds okay to you, then keep watching the video. If not, turn it off, please. Hello and welcome to Gaming Again. My name is Muzz, and this is a video that I should have made a long time ago. I've been wanting to make, and it is to introduce mental health to the channel. Gaming Again is about promoting video games and being healthy, health and well-being, that sort of stuff. But I focused a lot on the physical aspects of health, and I want to introduce mental health to the channel. Mental health is something that is very important. I believe it's as important as physical health, if not more important, because it affects mental health affects physical health and vice versa. So why is mental health so important? Well, I hope to make a series of videos kind of exploring that, talking about what happens, why it happens, and hopefully explore some of the ways that we can better look after our mental health going forward. The World Health Organization defines mental health as a state of well-being in which individuals realise his or her ability, can cope with the normal amounts of stress of life, work productively and fruitfully, and is able to contribute to his or her community. Mental health is a complex issue, there's no doubt about that. Mind, a mental health charity, lists 30 plus mental health conditions on their website, ranging from anger to hoarding to self-harm and depression. 1 in 4 people will experience a mental health condition in Scotland each year. 1 in 6 people will experience a common mental health condition like anxiety and depression in any given week in England. Mental health is such an important thing for us to be aware of, and over the past year a lot of us have experienced mental health conditions as a result of the pandemic. The Centre for Mental Health have forecasted that 10 million people in England, that's 20% of the population, will need new or additional mental health support as a result of the pandemic. It's important to know that mental health conditions can be addressed and managed, and one of the key ways that we can combat mental health is through addressing the stigma that is associated with it and the attitudes towards mental health. Unfortunately, for a long time in society, mental health has been pushed to the side and not given the time that it deserves. The World Health Organization noted that the most single important barrier to overcome in the community is the stigma and the associated discrimination towards persons suffering from mental and behaviour conditions. This is where Time to Change comes in. There are a social movement that is aiming to get more people talking and discussing and hoping to change the attitudes towards mental health. One of the reasons for this video was actually to promote them and promote Time to Talk Day, which is on the 4th of February. Time to Talk Day is about getting more people talking about mental health. And it's important that we do this to break down some of the myths and the barriers that surround mental health. Thus, this will allow people to not feel as ashamed when talking about mental health, creating a more open environment for them to express their feelings towards mental health. And hopefully this can ensure that we are doing all we can to tackle the pain and the suffering that is caused by mental health conditions. So let's talk about mental health and show people that mental health is not something that we need to hide away from in our society, and create a better platform to allow people to talk about their feelings and what they are going through to allow us to create a better society moving forward. So I hope you got something from the video. All the resources that I use will be posted down below, and I will include all the references I used for the research as well. On Time to Talk Day, I will be posting a video talking about my own mental health and the two kind of lowest points of my life, if you like, in terms of mental health and how it made me feel and what I've done to kind of help myself to get out of those points. So I hope you can join me for that. It is incredibly important to me that we are more open with mental health, and we kind of do away with these unhealthy stigmas that are around mental health and move forward and think of our mental health in a more positive light. Thank you, and I hope you got something from this video.